Hi and welcome to the
Mr. Msoni, you just said my name is Christopher. Maybe you can tell us the organization.
Christopher Msoni, a member of UPND.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Nancy Wusikumpongo, National Youth League Secretary, Socialist Party.
Good morning. My name is Hope Himiande, representing Independent Member of Parliament.
Join us.
May I guide? Let's follow the order. And what we do, you only switch on the microphone when it's your turn, and when you're done, please switch off the microphone. I can see two microphones on. So let's switch off the one that's not for the person speaking.
Good morning.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your trusted source for balanced commentary, analysis, documentaries and latest development from Zambia and beyond. In today's video, we'll carefully examine today's topic by separating the facts from opinions, providing context and helping you understand why this story matters. I encourage you to watch until the end because the last section always contains the most important concept that you need to watch. Now let's start the video.
Let's proceed to introduce ourselves. Can I request colleagues from ECZ here in the front row, just please produce to introduce yourselves.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Memory Mwamba. I am ICT Operations Manager. Thank you.
Morning, Chairperson, members, and our invited guests. I'm Mangala Zimba, Human Resource and Admin Manager.
Good morning. Charles Mwanza from ECZ at Procurement.
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, Vice Chair and members. I'm Clementina Namsokomwelwa, Director of Finance, Electoral Commission of Zambia. Thank you.
Good morning, Chairperson, Vice Chairperson, members, and the CEO. My name is Sylvia Walia. I am from Corporate Affairs Department. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Chair, Vice Chair and members, and good morning, everyone. Mukumsa Walia is my name. I'm the Acting Commission Secretary.
Good morning, Chair. Good morning, Vice Chair. Good morning, members. Good morning, CEO. Good morning, everyone. My name is Rafael Piri, Corporate Affairs Officer, ECZ.
Good morning, Chairperson and members. Good morning, everyone. My name is Wina Mwanamonga, Acting Director, Electoral Operations. Thank you.
Chairperson, Vice Chairperson, members, good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Steve Nyondo from Electoral Commission of Zambia. Thank you.
Team, can we assist with a microphone quickly?
Good morning, Madam Chairperson. My name is George Nyirenda from NRPUP.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kampambama Bluki for the Organized People's Party, OPPP.
I'm Benjamin Farrow from the European Union Election Observation Mission.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kefa Simkuka, representing the Christian Democratic Party.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Stephen Mwanza, still representing Christian Democratic Party.
Good morning. This is Matthews Malazika from Zambia Daily Mail.
Good morning, everyone. This is Elijah Munkombwe from News Diggers.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Chipalo Makungu from Metro FM.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Josephat Mbewe from Radio Phoenix.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Runia Sakala from Zanis.
Good morning. Elijah Ngoma from the Scope newspaper.
Kindly speak up. Can we get back to Zanis? Just speak up so that the Commission can hear you clearly. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Runia Sakala from Zanis.
Good morning. Elijah Ngoma from the Scope newspaper.
Good morning. Patricia Chilambikwa from KBN TV.
Good morning. My name is Angela Mchinchi from Times of Zambia.
Good morning. My name is Victoria Kayeye from Diamond TV.
Good morning. My name is Anita Kabemba from Hot FM.
Good morning. My name is Linda Nyondo from Real Times Digital Media.
Good morning, distinguished
Hi guys,
guests. My name is Son of Kasama from
this
the NBC.
video. According to the new YouTube policy, we just have to leave a significant commentary in the video. So if you enjoy this video, please remember to subscribe, like and share with your friends and families. Turn on the notification button so that you are able to see the video always when I post. And don't forget to watch this video up to the end for you to enjoy the full content of our videos. Leave a positive comment in the comment sections. It helps us to improve our channel rather than bad comments. This video will continue very shortly. Stay with me, continue watching your video.
Good morning, honorable distinguished stakeholders. This meeting is for political parties and their candidates, and I noticed that there are only 7 political parties here, and this, for us, this is very important that we engage you so that we can go through the program. You don't hear it through the grapevine or social media, but you hear it from us. I hope they can pick what we are going to discuss today, because it's very important as we go along to the 13th of August that we are on the same page and that you know what we are doing and what you expect us to do and what we expect you to do. So it's very important that we talk to one another right through this process, lest we are misunderstood or we misunderstand you. Members of the Commission, the Chief Electoral Officer, representatives of political parties, media colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning again. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this important stakeholder engagement convened by the Commission as we draw closer to the polling day, which is next week, Thursday, 13th of August. Allow me to begin by thanking you for honoring our invitation. We've decided to start on time because usually we normally wait for more people, more stakeholders, but maybe they are campaigning and their representatives haven't come, but we wish that they had come, because for me this is a very serious stakeholder consultation. Your presence here reflects the shared responsibility we all bear in safeguarding the integrity, credibility, and transparency of Zambia's electoral process. The Commission recognizes political parties, candidates, and their representatives as important stakeholders in the electoral process. It is therefore important that we continue to engage openly and constructively on matters relating to the administration of the election. Today's meeting forms part of the Commission's ongoing commitment to transparency and stakeholder engagement. In this regard, I wish to commend all stakeholders who took the time to witness the arrival, receipt, and verification of ballot papers in Lusaka. Despite the lies the public were informed, were being fed that the ballots were coming from Tanzania. And yet your representatives were in Dubai with our people. But at the same time, some of your members were busy telling the public that the ballot papers are coming from somewhere. Your participation in that exercise demonstrated your commitment to promoting transparency and strengthening public confidence in the electoral process. The Commission values your continued engagement and believes that such collaborative efforts contribute significantly to enhancing the credibility and integrity of our elections. As the country approaches polling day, it is essential that all participating political parties and candidates have a common understanding of the electoral process that remain before us. The Commission believes that an informed stakeholder is better placed to participate effectively in the electoral process and to provide accurate information to the electorate. The presentation that will be made today on the accreditation of election observers, monitors and media personnel, accreditation of polling agents, the arrival, receipt and verification of ballot papers, and the results management process are intended to provide clarity on these critical aspects of election administration. We encourage you to ask questions and seek clarifications wherever necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, we seek to ensure that there is a shared understanding of the electoral process and that any misconceptions are addressed promptly before they gain traction. We therefore urge all political parties, candidates and their representatives to take this engagement seriously, as it provides an opportunity to receive first-hand, accurate and authoritative information on the electoral processes directly from the Commission. We further encourage you to rely on verified information from the Commission and to play your part in ensuring that only accurate information is shared with your members, supporters, and the public, and also on your platforms. By doing so, we can collectively minimize the spread of misinformation and disinformation and strengthen public confidence in the electoral process. As leaders, with your respective political organizations, you have an important responsibility to contribute to an informed electorate and to help promote confidence in the electoral process. Together, we can minimize the spread of misinformation and disinformation and preserve the integrity in the electoral process. Ladies and gentlemen, the Electoral Commission of Zambia remains steadfast in its constitutional mandate to conduct elections that are free, fair, transparent, and credible. We remain guided by the principles of impartiality, professionalism, accountability, and inclusiveness in the discharge of our responsibilities. As we enter the final days before the polling day, let us continue to work together in a spirit of mutual respect, cooperation, and dialogue. Our collective objective is to ensure that the Zambian people are able to exercise their democratic right in an environment that is peaceful and founded on trust in the electoral process. It is now my pleasure to declare this meeting officially opened. I thank you.
Chairperson, thank you. As per agenda before us, I now invite Mr. Wina Mwanamonga, Acting Director, Electoral Operations, to take us through the presentation that will cover accreditation, arrival, receipt, and verification of ballot papers, as well as results management procedures. Mr. Mwanamonga, please.
Good afternoon, Chairperson and members. Good afternoon, our primary stakeholders. Thank you so much for coming. I have a short presentation to make. like the chairperson indicated, this is just a reminder of what we agreed to do as we prepare for the 13th of August 2026 general election. My presentation, I'll take through summarized roadmap. I'll talk about the 2026 register of voters. We'll briefly indicate some happenings around the candidate management, summarize information about publicity and voter education. We'll talk a bit about conflict management and early warning systems, accreditation of observers and monitors. We'll also share some information on training of poll staff, distribution of materials, poll day procedures, very important, result management, and the allocation of PRR seats. Early 2024, the Commission shared a roadmap, and what is highlighted on the roadmap is what we indicated to you as primary stakeholders, that those are the activities we are going to undertake. So we did voter registration from 12th of October to 29th of November 2025. Soon after that, we also undertook physical inspection provisional register of voters from 2nd to 10th of March 2026. We also undertook certification of register on 4th May 2026, which led to the nominations of presidential, National Assembly, mayoral, and the councillor elections. These nominations were held between 18th and the 22nd of May 2026. Candidates were also provided a window for petitions, if any, and that window was from 19th May to 18th of June 2026. The Commission also provided a window for accreditation for international, local observers and monitors. This window started running on 22nd of July and is running up to 11th of August 2026. This window is still running now, and all those who intend to monitor and observe these elections are encouraged to obtain accreditation cards. The 13th of August is our D-Day, and that's the day we are going to hold the general election. Soon after that, the Commission is scheduled to conclude the election by declaring results at least by 17th of August 2026. Then we have the PRR system, which we hope to learn from 25th of August, and we hope to conclude by 15th of September 2026. What were the results of registration of voters? Under the period that I indicated earlier on, the Commission was able to update the register up to 8.7 million voters. And what is to note from that register of voters is that 53.1% were female and 46.9% were male. And it's also important to note that Lusaka was the highest in terms of registration of voters. The Commission also endeavored to provide information with regard to age group. The register recorded 46.3% of Zambian citizens who registered as voters between the age of 18 and 34 years. In the figure, that is 4 million plus voters. Above 35 years and above we recorded 4.7 million voters, representing 53.7%. It's also good to note that the Commission this time around took statistics about PWP groupings. We recorded 20,162 persons with a disability, divided as follows. Persons on wheelchair, we recorded 2,353 people. People who use the scratches, 4,153. Blind persons, 7,584. And Lusaka province also recorded the highest number in this category. Delimitation. Again, this is a subject which the Commission had invited us as primary stakeholders. Before we undertook this exercise, information was shared. So after that delimitation, the structure of delimitation in Zambia stands as follows. We have 10 provinces. We remain with 116 districts. We have 226 constituencies. There was an adjustment there. We have 1,858 wards and 13,529 polling stations. So this was actually to ensure that equitable representation and accessible participation for Zambian citizens. What is displayed on the
23rd of July, and today is the 7th, so we believe this would have come a little bit earlier. My question is on the accreditation of polling agents. You've indicated here that you don't need to ferry them to the various civic centers. Instead, we just obtain the oath form, an introductory letter from the political party, which contains the full name, NRC number, and the polling station, the name of the polling station. So we would like to know from the Commission, after obtaining this, what next? What does the polling agent do? I'm asking this question considering the fact that in some areas, DOs are asking the polling agents to send back the forms to the civic center. So wanted to know the procedure. After obtaining the two documents, what happens next? Thank you.
Thank you. Next question.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chairperson in absentia and Moderator. I think we from different stakeholders want to raise certain concerns. And to begin with, it appears in the Chairperson's speech, she indicated the fact that the intention of the Commission is to ensure that we have impartial, free and fair, transparent and credible elections. What we have witnessed, unfortunately, Chairperson, has been very much different from the intention of the Commission. To begin with, we have had our presidential candidate and our members moving from province to province, and unfortunately we've had disruptions from the police. Now, we as stakeholders agreed to come up with presidential campaign calendars. These presidential campaign calendars allowed every candidate to be in a particular province to campaign freely without interference from anyone. But what we have seen is disruptions from the police. From the time we were in Lusaka, President Brian Mundubira was disrupted. We went to Central Province, we were disrupted and blocked. We went to Northern Province, Luapula, Muchinga, Eastern, Northern, and everywhere else we have been. The recent one is in Western Province. We would like to find out from the Commission, where is the police getting the instruction that they must block us from campaigning in provinces where we are supposed to be campaigning? What authority is the police using? Because as far as we are concerned, this democratic process must be fair. it must be done in an equitable manner. If we are in an area, we should not be disrupted by the police, and neither should we be told how to campaign. It's a free and fair election. We must campaign the way we feel that it must be done, as long as we are within the code of conduct of this election. Secondly, we would want the commission to tell the Zambian people if the undertaking they had made in more than 2 preceding meetings that we've had, or stakeholders engagements we've had, that in this election we shall employ the VVD device, the voter verification device, because as far as we are concerned, we believe it is an enhancement in the process of coming up with a transparent election. So we want to know if the Electoral Commission of Zambia is employing the VVD in this election. Lastly, but not the least, is a question to do with just fairness in the application of the code of conduct. The Electoral Commission of Zambia unilaterally made a decision to suspend campaigns for NRPUP in Kaputa. That decision was done unilaterally without following the rules of equity, which will have meant that those that will have been suspected of being or going against the electoral code should have been brought before the MCM, and we should have heard from both ends. Unfortunately, the Electoral Commission of Zambia decided to unilaterally suspend the campaigns in Kaputa, and when we wrote letters, there was no response at all to the letters we had written. Luckily, eventually the suspension was lifted, and we want to make this undertaking. We have pledged to conduct ourselves in a very, very sober manner as political players, and we want this to continue. We would want proper communications to be done between the Commission and ourselves. That way we know that we are not going to be malicious in any way. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We've received quite a number of questions for now. I'll come back to the floor just to let the Commission respond as the chairperson and CEO are settling down. Just a quick recap of the issues raised at the moment. Number 1 regards the polling agents. There is an issue that has been raised that the head teachers of various schools are not commissioning the forms. Allegedly, again, because of fear. The question is this the ECZ policy? Why is it that the head teachers are not commissioning these forms? There's also a concern regarding the same polling agents of varying instructions from one district to another. There is no consistency, and this follows what was presented in terms of the requirements. There's a question there around how this is being administered. Another concern raised, the information that has been given is rather too late. I'm not quite sure if it's everything, but what I picked in particular, the concern around accreditation, but more so the polling agents. There was a question on how do we deal with the finalization of the process. So when the forms have been done, are they supposed to be returned to the DO, or the polling agents or respective political parties or candidates need to go with them? There is also a concern on the disruption of campaigns, allegedly by the Zambia police. The question is, where is the police getting the instructions to disrupt the campaigns in view of the presidential timetable in particular that is in place? There is another question on the VVDs. The question is the Commission deploying these? Why is there a change of mind? I think it was 2 ways. More so that these were highlighted in the previous stakeholder meetings, that the Commission would deploy the VVDs. And the last question for now was around what has been termed as fair application of the Electoral Code of Conduct, and in particular, the unilateral, again, I'm just quoting the words that have been used, decisions by the Commission. Kaputa was cited, that the Commission just proceeded to suspend without engaging the party in question. Chairperson and CEO, I was just recapping this as you were settling down, so that then maybe responses can be given. And with that, Chairperson, you will guide us how we proceed. Thank you.
Thank you. I didn't get a question on the polling agents. Maybe the Vice Chair did get it, because we're not here. You can help.
This is the one on teachers, the first one.
Yes, so on the polling agents, they talked about the commissioning of the forms. The question is that, why is it that the teachers seem to be scared? Mr. Makalombe wanted to repeat.
Yeah, basically I need to repeat it because I can see that it is being toned down. Maybe for the benefit of our commissioner. Commissioner, my question is very simple and it's very worrying. I talked about credibility of these elections. These elections to be credible, we need the polling agents in the booth. Without the polling agents in the booth, the elections will not be credible. Then I asked, is it by design or fashion that our polling agents are not receiving support from the head teachers to sign on the document so that the document can be commissioned? Also, why is the regulation, the rules different? The district electoral officers have got, it seems they've got different instruction based on their action. In some district, the polling agents, they are following the regulations that we have seen here. In some district, the district electoral officers are asking us to take the polling agents to the offices of the DEOs for accreditation. Is it by fashion or design that it is like that? What are the rationales? Why do we have different instruction to DEOs?
Okay, thank you very much. I think I'll ask Mr. Mwanamonga to explain. I think this is arising from your presentation, isn't it? It's arising from the presentation, isn't it? Yes. Would you like to clarify further? If need be, then the CEO or other, because this is about management, polling agents to help. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairperson. Thank you, Honorable Makalombe. I think I was very clear in my presentation that one, these polling agents are not supposed to apply online. And I was very clear. I said these officers are going to be given oath forms. Now, if you look at the oath form, down there it has got a lot of people who can sign it. It has the courts, magistrates, district electoral officers, head teachers, returning officers. So all these officers can administer the oath. The issue of the fear, Chair, I do not know exactly whether I can talk about why they fear, because I don't have facts on that they fear. But what I'm trying to say is, these forms, if you have a problem with a head teacher, go to the returning officer, because the returning officer and our district electoral officer are the ones who are easily accessible. They are the ones who give you these forms. So you can have all these options to have the forms signed. Then the issue of officers being given different instructions. Our officers are running on a handbook. They have a procedure book that they use. So we will be very glad if you can avail to us which deal.
As we conclude today's discussion, remember that every major story has different perspectives, and understanding those perspectives helps us become better informed citizens. The purpose of this channel is not only to report or comment on events, but always to educate and encourage respectful discussions and promote critical thinking based on public valuable information. Whether you agree or disagree with today's topic, we encourage you to express your views respectively in the comment sections. Health debate is part of democracy, provided it remains respectful and constructive. If you learned something new today, please support the channel by liking this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You can also explore our playlists featuring Zambian documentaries, parliament highlights, trending stories, educational content, and more. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Until next time, stay informed, stay respectful, and remember, knowledge is most powerful when it is shared responsibly. God bless you, God bless Zambia, and I will see you in the next video.